Maggie, guess what? The video hasn't loaded yet. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coexisting with Rob and Maggie. We are going.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know.
What
But
the fuck?
I was checking it out like while we were starting the show, but it's like, damn it, it's not loaded. What else is
When
new?
would it load?
Yeah, but
when will it load? This is a question.
It's loading right now still.
Okay.
When it's officially loaded, I will start the show. What else is new, right?
During
of course,
that time.
Yeah, and of course I'm showing.
You're immensely pixelated.
Yep, showing that right now too.
I suppose you're using your laptop camera.
Yep.
Oh, I suppose that's why. Well,
yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's loading and stuff like that. So I'm sure once it's done, it'll stop sucking.
Do you want to tell your story now, or?
Well, I don't know. This show's already gone off the rails. Hello, everyone. Welcome again.
Hi.
If you want to, which I beg you, because we need you to do it, hit that thumbs up because I need you more than ever after this. Maggie, how you doing?
I'm doing great now that I'm not working.
Hey. So you were cleaning all day.
I did. As per usual, I'm working the day shift on Friday. And what happened today was, months ago, months ago, I decided to test my colleagues and my bosses. How much will they take of the bar being incredibly dirty and filthy because I'm the only one who cleans it? And they're like, well, you're a woman and you need to clean. I'm quoting them right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And so I was like, well, let's see how much, how far I can take this. And having in mind that I'm an immensely huge neat freak, all right? Like I have an OCD about that. And me not cleaning the shit out of everything was like an itch I knew I couldn't scratch, okay? Like this was incredibly hard for me to do. And this was months ago. You remember that one time I told you that I was going home and a coworker made me cry?
Yeah.
Yeah, this was months ago. This was the day I decided that it was the last time that I was going to clean. And this was 5 months ago. And today I finally decided to clean. And because I opened the bar and I took a hard look at everything and I was like, okay, I made my point. They didn't get it. They obviously don't care. I need to clean this shit up. It was
bad.
I cannot work like this. I thought that I was about to find, new species in the bar, in the bar pads.
Yeah.
I nearly did. You're not pixelated anymore.
I don't know. I think it's because I was downloading that and my phone was on Wi-Fi and something else was going off. So I was like, well, but the video's done loading, so we can go to that now if you're ready. We might as well. Here we go.
I have here in my pocket an open contract for a title match at All Out this Sunday. Oh.
Who is it?
I want to apologize last week for being immature and being ungrateful. And just right now, I'm going to pledge my loyalty to the Jericho Appreciation Society.
Boo!
Here inside the ring, the Wigmen, Peter Avalon, Ryan Nemeth, Cesar Bononi, and J.D. Drake. Well. That's touch. Hold on.
Oh!
Nothing more to see. What are all these cards about that you've been handing out to all these wrestlers? It's none of your business.
Oh my god, a women's match that early? No!
Which, real quick, is 16 more times than this fat guy has ever gotten screwed in his life.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
You filled an arena on a rumor.
Yeah, rumor.
How many times you get knocked down? It's how many times you get up. And you fucking get up. You get up. We are Chicago.
You. And this Sunday, you are not wrestling Jungle Boy. This Sunday, you are going to fight Jack Perry.
Finally.
And if 10 can't do it, if Uno can't do it, you need a partner. You've always had one. Yeah.
He has a 1-0 record versus Will Ospreay from their own singles match. He has a 3-0 trios record teaming with Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay. He has drawn larger crowds in Japan and sold more merchandise than Will Ospreay on 2 continents. He has held 8 more championships than Will Ospreay. It is said that he is better looking, has better hair, an extra smile, and does more charity work than Will Ospreay. He was victorious in his comeback match on Dynamite, which did not take place in North Carolina. Here it is, Kenny Matt Jackson that closets the door. Ospreay gets flammable. Ospreay landed punch, and then Ospreay loves
That is so Dolph Lundgren.
smile. Will Ospreay. All right, up to the top. Oh my God!
What the fuck was that?
2. Close trigger. But Ospreay cut off in the pads. Still struggling up to his feet. Omega.
Do it.
In his sights.
Do it.
To his feet. Jack him up, Kenny. Oh, I think that's going to happen. I got a funny feeling you might pick whatever you want here. Bang! The V trigger level. Here comes. Winning If the V trigger didn't do it, that sure did.
Sacrifice! 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 Sacrifice!
I hit the wrong button, but go ahead and do what you were doing. Sorry.
It's not worth it anymore.
Oh,
Jesus,
God.
this is weird. We've talked
Yeah.
before the intro. Like this. Was,
Yeah. I
this was
know.
so weird. Hi guys again.
We're back. Better than ever.
Sure. Please like the video, share the video, and please send us a super chat because we're poor.
You know
I
who
want you to
feel-
tell the story right now.
Okay, I'll tell the story and then we'll get into wrestling. Okay, so as I told Maggie, and I told her the other day, the first thing that was very disturbing is I'm at my. If you watched our show a couple of months ago, you see like this background might be familiar. I'm back at my grandparents' place in Savannah, Georgia, so I'm not at home in Minnesota. I'm staying down here for a while again, and I'm helping move some stuff out, get rid of some stuff, because they're going to end up selling the house here. Well, because I'm getting rid of some things and throwing some stuff out, I came across my grandpa's porn collection. And
I wish this was whiskey.
yeah, me too. So yeah, that was very interesting. My grandpa liked a lot of things.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I mean a lot of things. But I mean the crazy thing is there was this metal like tin, like just, and I thought I was done with the collection like by now. So I opened this tin and it's like Kodak like little slideshow picture, and every single one of them, there had to be about 200 different ones, and and I grabbed one just to see, like, I didn't know what it was. I didn't have any idea what it was. So I look up, and I look up, and I instantly drop it, and I go, Jesus, and I throw a couple of curse words out.
No.
It was Grandma.
No.
So, yeah. Now you're
Okay,
probably like,
guys,
why would you share this story?
guys.
Because A, it's hilarious. That's why. And now the second story, I did tweet about this one that I wouldn't I would share this one on the show. I wasn't planning on sharing that first one, but why not? So, well, no, see, Soupy, that was technically the first one. The second one that I was talking about on Twitter, this is what happened there. So I'm at my grandma's nursing home, and she has the door wide open, and we're sitting in there, like me, my or one of her friends, and my dad, and all I hear is somebody yelling from outside in the hallway, and it's Michael, Michael, you gotta get back here, Michael, come back here, and well, Michael,
No,
probably in his late 70s, maybe early 80s,
no,
walking buck ass naked.
no.
Yep. Yep. And
No.
that was something I did not need to see. So I saw old man balls on Wednesday or Tuesday, whatever day that was. I think it was Tuesday. I can't remember. But yeah, old man balls one day. And I saw my grandpa's porn collection, and which included a picture of my grandma. So yeah. So when I get back to Minnesota, I will be seeking therapy.
Yes. Okay. So this is a great time for me to again, guys, remind you to send in your super chats to pay for Rob's therapy
So
because he will obviously need one. Can I send in one myself?
Yeah, no, don't, because but we got some super chats. We'll start from the bottom because it's just easier, so I can scroll up. Tom,
Because you just saw bottom. Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. Tom Talks Rubbish, our good friend, says, "Hey, my YouTube family, what's up? What's up, buddy? Talked to him earlier today. He's gonna do a retro review with me soon." Ricardo the Wizard says, here's for Rob's therapy. Thank you. Ricardo the Wizard sends another one. I react the same way Maggie does to Kenny Omega. And yeah, that's it for now. Maggie, let's get started. Let's talk about some wrestling. What did you think of Dynamite?
Were we supposed to talk about Triple
Oh,
H's
yeah,
interview
that's right.
first?
That's right. We were going to move that because of something that came up today. Triple H had a interview with Ariel Helwani today that dropped. If you have not watched it yet, if you have not watched it yet, you need to watch it after our show and after our Fightful Select show with Dennis Farrell, who's going to be on there on Coexisting After Dark. After those shows, you need to watch it. Ariel Helwani does a great interview with Triple H. It was fantastic. They talked about everything. They talked they just talked about everything. They talked about the day that Triple H nearly died. They talked about like what he did when he was not working, how he did not watch wrestling, how the rumors were true that people were not allowed to contact him. He talked about Brock Lesnar, the story that Sean Ross Sapp broke along with Brian Alvarez. He cleared that up and basically confirmed what they said. He talked about, he mentioned AEW, the story that that's what got the most people talking so far.
Which sucks. Okay.
Yeah. Which, it's the thing is what he said about AEW is he said AEW that it was never about competing with AEW, which is bullshit. And he always said in like his interviews that he did, his press is like scrum, or not scrums, but like his press conference, I guess, the audio calls and stuff like that, like Tony Khan does. He would always say that it wasn't about them being competitors and stuff like that. And NXT is like a main brand, just like SmackDown and Raw. And then today he basically says, well, they beat our developmental, like kind of basically everything he said was basically what we knew from the beginning. But he just, I mean, that was the thing that was the only thing that was cringe in my opinion. But I get it in a way too. That was the only thing. But he showed emotion about nearly dying. That was pretty tough to watch. He Ariel Hawani asked him questions about 4 different people about coming back. And I won't get into those people because I don't want to ruin that. But it was really good. And I know, Maggie, you said on Twitter that it was, what were the words you used to
I
describe
thought that
it?
it was going to be a historic interview, and
Yeah.
people need to watch it right now so they can know that they were a part of history because even before it became one.
Yeah.
Let me just start by saying that Ariel Hawani is just on a different level. Okay, like surprisingly enough, he did the MJF interview again the same day I was working, and not unlike the MJF interview, I was actually on my headphones while I was working listening to the interview, because on the same day you and I had the show and we needed to talk about that.
Yeah.
So today I did the same thing, and what was funny was that like people came into the bar and like ordered stuff, and they were like, "Do you so much not like the music you're playing in the bar that you need to listen to other music?" And I'm like, "I'm not listening to music because I'm on my headphones." They immediately think I'm listening to music, and I'm like, "I'm not listening to music." And they're like, "Well, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm getting ready for work." So I'm just messing up with their brain. Again, amazing interview, and like hearing Triple H talk about his health, like it made me feel like immensely uncomfortable, and that's the thing, that neither of us knew the capacity of his situation. Like neither of us knew like the levels of pain that he felt, that
Yeah.
he himself got super emotional while he was talking about that. And I always get uncomfortable and incredibly emotional when I look at men have tear in their eyes. Like it's because like everyone around me is so incredibly macho that when I hear a man actually showing emotions, I'm like, oh. So again, guys, you need to watch that interview. And I'm always fascinated by Triple H's interviews and his scrums, because like he's a different kind of, he's a different kind of character.
Yeah.
He kind of reminds me of my ex-boss, because Triple H loves to do this thing where you ask a question and he twists your words and starts talking about something entirely different, and you forget your question. And it's like this sort of manipulative tactic, just so you can go around. Like my boss did that. I hated my boss. I love Triple H though. Yeah, he shed some light into on a lot of subjects that we needed clarification on, like NXT 2.0, what happened while he was away. And he talked about Stephanie and just how she helped him so much during this whole time. And like these were things that like all of us were wondering, and now we know. And again, go watch the interview right after you watch the show here.
Yeah, for sure. And we got some more super chats. Our friend Cyclops is better than Wolverine says, greetings and salutations, everyone. Hope all is well. Hope everything's all is well with you, my friend. I can't talk.
No, I just saw Ryan Sullivan.
Ryan Sullivan says, anyone else hear a phone? It's right here, by the way. It will probably ring, I bet. So thank you for that, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan. You made me laugh.
Soupy, our good friend Soupy, says this is part of Rob's therapy payment and doubling Maggie's tips for that awful night at the job. Also for later, do you have a surprise booking debut return no one is currently talking about for any of the shows this weekend? I think we might. We'll have to discuss when we get to our predictions segment. John Baker sends us a super chat. Is this how I pay for my parking? Pretty close. Yeah. So,
Oh, you.
yeah.
I get. Also, guys, please go to Soupy's Twitter account and please watch like that amazing video he did, like a huge ass compilation of all my videos he edited for me. I laughed my ass off. Like he sent it to me before he posted it, and it's just Soupy's the best. Like
Yes.
seriously.
Yeah. Yeah, Soupy's awesome, and I love that video too. It was great. Yeah, it was good, and I loved it. So that was good stuff. And Soupy sends another super chat responding to John. Yes, it is. So there you go. Caden is in Chicago for All Out. That bastard.
Yes, we definitely do not hate Caden right now.
Yeah.
We do not hate Caden. We do not hate Alex McCarthy for being in Wales. None.
Yeah. Do you see that picture, Alex? I think it was Alex. Maybe I think he posted a picture with Tom Campbell. Maybe it wasn't Tom Campbell. I don't know.
Campbell posted a picture of himself and other
people.
They're probably gonna get together. I totally don't hate them.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, you know what that means. Well, basically, from what I understand, they pretty much confirmed that they're going to be doing one of these shows every year, which means next year you need to go.
I need to go next year. I know.
Yeah, and we'll get you there. It's a Fightful thing, so we'll get you there. We'll have to make sure. Yes. John sends another super chat. Super chat. Thanks, Soupy. Worried about
Soupy chat.
Soupy chat. That's what we're gonna call it. That's what we should call him. Thanks, Soupy. Worried about my car getting towed, and he sent another one just making sure you spelled it right. So, Jesus, another one for saying thank you for spelling the time. You guys are crazy, but we appreciate it. Anyways, an amazing interview. Check it out. It was fantastic. But we'll move on to Dynamite. Maggie, what do you like about Dynamite this week?
Apart from the main event, because like we all love the main event. Apart from the main event, I'm still puzzled by the way that Moxley and CM Punk are going with this whole situation. Okay, I'm okay. Also, my reaction to CM Punk saying "We are Chicago" needs to be made into a meme. Like I will make that happen. Like I will make that a GIF.
My question to you is why did you not stay for All Out since you were at Dynamite this week?
Oh yeah, sure, right. Like this was like okay, Denise posted a photo of the baby.
Yeah.
But like the first thing I saw was myself in that crowd. I need to know who that gorgeous girl is. I need to know. Like this is ridiculous. Even I thought that was me. Okay, like way back when I had long hair. This was totally me.
Yeah, when Phil Lindsay.
Phil.
Yeah.
Like he tagged me in Denise's photo, and I'm like, what?
Of Rhapsody or Grapsody said Maggie. Like that's when I first saw it. I was like, holy crap! So
that's totally me.
Yeah. So But yeah, I'm glad he had a good time. Anyways, but yeah, that was crazy. And I love the baby part. That was just like, what in the hell? Like, it reminded me last year of CM Punk's debut with the guy like trying to hand him like a beer. Like, oh, like not as bad, but it was still hilarious. Like CM Punk's like, do you know who the hell? Like, what are you doing here, bud? Do you know who I am? So it's just funny. Sometimes wrestling fans in the crowd can be just absolutely hilarious unintentionally. And with the baby thing, I don't know what she was hoping, like CM Punk to take the baby. I mean,
Oh hell no!
that was
Like
something else.
every time Corey Taylor has an acoustic live show. Before the show, yeah.
This is going to come in play later, by the way. So just
Yes. Just remember that, chat, Soupy. So before the show, he does like 20 minutes of audience Q&A. And before every show, he's like, I only have 3 rules. And one of the rules is I will not hold your baby. So I suppose that's irrelevant.
I would love to see him.
I also loved, I'm sorry for cutting you off. I also loved the Jungle Boy bit. I really enjoy, like, I'm a fan of Jungle Boy, and I've been ready for him to transition into Jungle Man and or
Jack Perry.
Jungle Jack Perry, as who refers to him like that on commentary?
Jim
Is
Ross?
it JR?
Yeah,
Ross?
JR.
Okay, yeah, JR. Well, look at it, like JR doing something right for once. So sorry.
No, that's just funny.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm sorry, but that Hikaru Shida comment that he made was
that was cringe.
that was cringe. Like, stop it. Like,
Yeah,
please.
the last thing I saw somebody on Twitter make this comment about JR. The last thing we need is like Jack Perry in a match with like somebody with from Blackpool Combat Club in the ring, because that way you have William Regal and Excalibur flirting with each other, and then you got JR just talking Jack Perry, and nobody has no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the main event was spectacular. It was very weird how they set up the CM Punk John Moxley match. Seeing Ace Steel come out, for me it was pretty cool because good for me. I've known Ace for a long time. Steel Domain is where was based in Minnesota. I used to go to a lot of those shows where CM Punk and Colt Cabana used to wrestle in St. Paul. So those early years when they started, like, I saw those, so I know what their history is, and it was just really cool to see. And it was pretty cool to see those two. I liked how Ace Steel like slapped some sense into him. I liked that, but I did not like how it just went. It was just weird how like 1 segment, 2 segments, 3 segments. I just thought that was kind of odd. But
weirdly, it was weirdly done, but it kind of made it real. Like, I suppose that's the way it would have happened in real life, So I didn't mind that. Like, I'm willing to give them a benefit of the doubt that main event is going to be like an amazing match. But after that squash, I don't know. It's if there's okay, we're gonna talk about it when we make the predictions. But pull up Ryan Sullivan's last chat. He became Jungle Man with that picture with Anna. He did.
A lot of people
really
became
did.
Jungle Man after that picture with Anna.
Anna.
That was like, I just love John Silver. He's just the best. And the best thing
who hates John Silver it's a person we've been trying to get on the show, and now that I know that he hates John Silver, I don't think we want him on the show either way.
Who's that?
It's Jarrett.
Oh well.
Jarrett
well.
Bailey hates John
Mm,
Silver,
well.
and I'm like,
It's okay. We don't need him. And I'm talking about Jared. I'd rather have John. No, I'm kidding. I like Jared. Yeah. Other than that, I like the four-way match with Roosh, Wheeler Yuta, Ray Phoenix, and Dante Martin. I wish.
it was 20 minutes too short.
Yeah. That's all I was gonna say. Wheeler getting the win. I think Daniel Garcia is going to win that pure heavyweight title next week against Wheeler Yuta.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
That's
I think
bold.
so. Yeah, I know. But the main event was great. I mean, nothing else really stuck out for me, other than like Hangman joining the Dark Order for the
But
trio
we kind
tournament.
of saw that coming.
Yeah, we all did. So, I mean, that was AEW Dynamite. Was there anything else you wanted to cover on that?
I have no idea. Oh, I know what's happening with my voice. I've told you many times that when I laugh a lot, my asthma starts acting up. Well, stop being so goddamn hilarious so I can not have asthma.
Okay. You got it. I'm done being hilarious. No more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, we covered everything. Yeah.
Yeah. So, Bobby Fish, it was reported the other night that he is indeed done with AEW. That was pretty surprising news, but in a way it wasn't really surprising either. I know a lot of people were disappointed.
I'm kind of bummed out.
Yeah. I was going to say a lot of people are bummed out, but I'm kind of curious. I think he's a guy we'll see back in WWE. And the reason why is because of recent comments that he made, and then that was also somebody that I could definitely see working in the Performance Center. And speaking of the Performance Center, not to like go off the Bobby Fish topic, but today it came out from a Fightful Select report that Sean Ross Sapp had that Wesley Blake is in the PC as a NXT coach right now. I don't know if it's just a tryout or what it is, but we'll have to see there. So that'll be interesting. But Bobby Fish, I would love to actually see him go back to NXT and kind of team up with Roderick. I think that would be kind of cool.
Like that's the only direction, which is kind of sad because they'll only want him if he's paired with someone. Because like, here's the thing: like Kyle O'Reilly is going to be injured for a while. Like he's not competing, and all of a sudden they're not renewing Bobby Fish's contract, because what a funny way of saying like, we only need you because of Kyle O'Reilly.
Yeah, well, I think there's some other things behind that too, from what I understand.
Yeah, sure, okay, but like we don't know them, but still. So by that time, and we haven't talked about this on our show, but like, do you kind of feel like up until this point that Roderick Strong on NXT 2.0 has been deliberately bad?
No, not really. I don't.
Seriously? Like, I've seen him work. He can do way better than that. It's almost as if he's deliberately bad.
See, that's the thing. I think if anything, I thought it was on. See, I know where you're coming from. I thought it was based on the character that he's been playing. Like he's just kind of doing some things. Like he's just. Bad.
Yeah, but obviously, they're pointing towards the direction that he was the good guy all along.
Yeah. And I think things are changing now, though, too, with Triple H being in charge. I really do. Roderick Strong's a guy that I would actually, if anything, I'd like to see him maybe go up to the main roster with Bobby Fish and be a tag team, I'd be
Are
freaking
they
okay
gonna
with
be
that.
called? Are they gonna be called the Undisputed Era?
Might as well. I mean, if that's what they want to do, they can. I mean, that's.
Sure.
I assume they still own the name, so might as well if that's
I'm
what they
sure
want
they
to
do.
do.
Like they need tag teams either way, so
Yeah.
this is fine. But
So,
I'm kind of bummed out because like the Elite and the Undisputed Era.
yeah, I don't know, but that's kind of how
I
I feel.
I know that the money in this is Kenny Omega versus Adam Cole. I know, but like this was the first thing that we talked about when Kyle O'Reilly debuted. We're like, okay, like Bobby
Yes,
Fish,
like
you're like, hey, oh my god, in the Elite in the Undisputed
yeah,
Era.
yep,
And now we're not getting that. Like, imagine. I'm not saying that's as big of a as big of a match like that, but imagine if AJ Styles came to AEW and then left in about a year without facing Kenny Omega.
yeah,
Like, that's gonna suck.
yeah. No, it would, and
Like, this is the tag team equivalent of that.
yeah, no,
Basically.
exactly. I would agree with that. Yeah, we'll have to see what he does. I mean, he's already working independent dates and stuff like that. But yeah, moving on from that, Braun Strowman. It's been reported by PW. Jesus. It's been reported by PW Insider that Braun Strowman is officially back and will be at WWE Raw in Kansas City this coming this coming Monday. That's. I mean, it's. I don't know. I get a lot of people like him. I get that.
I do not get that. I'm
Well, no,
I'm amusing myself with the people in the chat because we have an amazing chat.
Yeah, we have a great chat.
Yeah, Ryan and Corey are
And Soupy and everybody else that's there. It's
yeah. Ryan said, so Maggie thinks he's been looking like Roderick Weak.
God.
And then Corey said, that's just Roderick wrong.
Jesus. Well,
I love you guys so much. I love Fridays. Seriously.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I get it. Like, Braun's like one of those like guys that just kind of he just bores me kind of, like just, and when he talks is like, ugh, God, like I made the comment like when Braun used to be on, when he was in WWE, I always made the comment that, damn, Sean Ross Sapp does a better Braun impression than Braun does. Like,
Great. Happy birthday, boss.
Yeah, happy belated. I don't, that's the thing. It's like, okay, he's back. There's other people I'd rather see back first. I think that's the biggest thing.
Okay, so let me ask you a question, and I'm being serious. I'm not fooling around. What do you do with Braun? Like, what do you do with him? Because like the way they treated Braun on WrestleMania, like having a match with Shane McMahon, calling him Braun.
Yeah.
And oh my god, I hated that so much. Do you remember that? I wish I didn't.
Oh, I wish I didn't either, but yeah,
I
remember
really
that.
wish I didn't. And then you add a choo-choo sound at the beginning of his song, theme music. I hated that so much.
Yeah.
And like Braun like hasn't made all the best decisions when he left WWE because he tried to CYN. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
And and like how much damage control can they do? Like, does he still have the weird hair, like Keith Flynn hair? Like, does he still have?
I try to avoid looking at him too.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Like, I get the fact that he's a huge ass dude who's like clearly made for WWE, like because like they're all about the big dudes. That sounded really weird. I did not mean it that way.
Yeah,
You
well,
all know what I
yeah,
meant.
we know what you meant, but it still sounds
Okay, yeah,
about the
thank
big
you.
dude.
So, maybe I know I will always be like, uh, I will always critique that because I never like big wrestlers. I was
I didn't say anything.
I know. Like I always loved, the AJ Styles and the Ricochets and the Matt and Nick Jacksons. Like I want to say Kenny Omega because he's not that big. Like he's immensely muscular, but like he's not, you know.
Yeah,
Like I was never like a fan of, Brian Cage or Braun Strowman, like or Kane or like I like athleticism. Like I know like it doesn't necessarily mean the flippy dippy shit. Like
flippy dippy shit. I actually like that name.
yeah, flippy
Our friend
dippy
Eric,
shit. Like
our friend Eric sends us another super chat. The fact that we never got Bobby Fish versus Luchasaurus in an old timers match is a shame. Yeah,
thank you. Thank you. Like
it
they
is a
could have
shame.
fought over fossils.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah. Bobby Fish, remember before dinosaurs were around. So, that's too bad. So, but yeah, I don't know. It's there's just other people I'd rather see
I'm
back.
yeah, sure. But like I'm gonna wait it out, like because like I have faith in Triple H and also I'm kind of curious now, because if you hire that man back and having in mind how much money they paid him, you remember just how much money they paid him?
Yeah, it was a million or
A
more.
million. Like uh I'm interested to see what they do with him. Like I don't necessarily care how much they give him now. I just want, I'll be pleasantly surprised if they actually make me enjoy his run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So moving on, we'll get to the AEW Rampage preview. Mark Henry's going to have a sit-down interview with Athena and Jade Cargill. We have Ricky Starks versus QT Marshall, Sammy Guevara, and Tay Conti, or Tay, what's her name? Tay, they
Mello?
change it, but we'll call her Tay Conti.
Hey, Mello.
Yeah, Tay Mello, versus Ruby Soho and Ortiz. And then you have the AEW World Trios Championship between the Best Friends versus Dark Order.
The
With
semifinals, yeah.
the semifinals. So the winner
Who
of
you
that
got?
match, I'm going with Dark Order. You got to.
Yeah,
Got to give. You've got
if
to
it
give the
was,
people.
yes. If it wasn't Hangman, I would have said Best Friends.
Yes. Oh
which
yeah.
is which is disappointing because as I said at the beginning of this trios tournament, the Best Friends are the only team on this tournament that were, originally a trios team when AEW started. Like they are the OG trios in this tournament. This kind of sucks.
Jesus.
I really see what's happening.
No, just a super chat that came.
Okay. Yeah, so it's
I'll just go ahead and read it. Ricardo the Wizard says Bobby Fish sneezed and created the universe. Yeah, I agree with that.
Jesus.
Man.
What was I talking about?
Best Friends trios.
Oh yeah, the Best Friends. So I can see them holding those belts in the future. Hopefully.
Yeah. Sports Center na says to Rob, proud of you for getting in the gym religiously. Thank you, my friend. To Maggie, keep those pics coming of Wardlow. Only a mother could love.
Yes, please. Fuck.
Does he send you Wardlow pictures or what?
Yeah, he keeps me posted on where Wardlow is, which is like a bummer because I'm not there.
Yeah. Where is Wardlow? That would be a good website for you.
Yeah.
Where's Wardlow?
Also illegal.
Yeah. Where's Wardlow right now? No. SmackDown preview tonight. Karrion Kross takes on Drew Gulak. Do you think Drew Gulak has a chance? Sorry.
No, but I just enjoy seeing Drew Gulak. I want the people in the chat, please, to tell me if they heard that big squeaky thing that I heard.
Well, I didn't.
It was kind of a mic twitch. I don't know.
Oh, on my side, or
I don't know. Maybe
okay.
it was me. I have no idea, but that's why I started laughing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh, no.
I'm yeah. Corey heard it as well. Jesus.
Okay.
I'm happy to see Drew Gulak on the show.
Yeah. Same here. I love Drew Gulak, so I'm happy about that. You also have Ronda Rousey making an appearance. Hit Row versus Maximum Male Models. Baron Corbin will have a segment. Butch versus Ludwig. Kaiser. Roman Reigns will appear. Viking Raiders. Tell me if you've heard this match before, but the Viking Raiders will be taking on New Day.
No.
Yep, I know. And Sami Zayn and the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, the Usos, host a celebration of Roman Reigns' 2 years as champion. So that's Smacketh Downeth for tonight. Are you excited?
Get to the predictions now. Oh
Yeah,
no, we
that's
have
what
a
we're
Cooper
doing.
effect.
Yeah, we'll do Cooper Effect right now. How's that sound? Maybe. Son of a... There we go. There we go. There we go.
A damn fine cup of coffee.
There we go.
Why is it
Look
so
at that. hard? Because I'm new.
That's what
It's
she
my
said.
first day. Yeah, that's what she said. Not from me, she didn't. Because nobody said anything to me lately. Bastards.
Be a professional wrestler, or do you want to be a WWE superstar? WWE superstar sounds a whole lot better to me than being a professional.
What the hell was that? God, the spotlight.
Is Jeremy in the chat?
No, nobody's in the chat.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
my first day of running this thing again, I guess.
Okay, so
But-
guys, I'm gonna today I'm gonna tell you about this super nice man who was walking around his backyard, and he was just about to get into his house when he saw. Stop doing that.
Oh, it's my chair. That's what it is.
Get that rabbit out.
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That's my chair that's doing that.
No, I don't think it's your chair. No, it was like a
No?
microphone glitch. It was,
Oh, I don't
it
know.
was-
Okay.
No, it's not that. So, the man saw the rabbit drowning in his pool, so he immediately, grab his. What do you call that? Like the
Wait, what?
the thing you clean your pool with. What do you
Oh, the
call
net?
that?
Like the net?
Is it called a net?
That's what we call it here, I think. In the
Okay,
States.
so
That's
he
what I've
grabbed
always
the
called
net and just pulled the rabbit out of the pool. He got it on direct sunlight. What are you?
it. Just nothing. Just go. Sorry.
Okay, just
I'm just looking at chat. Just basically just giving me crap. That's all. Just
Jesus.
yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. So he got it into the sun just so he can, dry up. And the weird thing is because he's a YouTuber, is that he immediately grabbed his camera, and I'm like, he grabbed his camera before rescuing the rabbit. Jesus. What? So
Yes.
look, it's fine. The rabbit is fine. He's a sweetie cutie pie. So yeah, the story here is that if you have a pool, something will drown in it, like a rabbit or a raccoon or my will to live, or that's just where's our border, Sean, Rob? Like it's
Sean.
yeah,
I mean,
I don't know why I said Sean.
no, it's okay. It's probably a compliment.
Like I've never been like I've been on a podcast with Sean like once, so I don't know where that
Oh,
came
somebody
from.
honked their horn.
So what?
I heard somebody honk their horn.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
sorry. Like it's it's my window. Sorry.
no, it's fine. I just like nothing. It's perfect.
Let's get to the predictions.
Okay, let's do this.
I
before-
love this weekend. I love the
Oh.
weekend. I will watch 2 shows live at a reasonable time, and I totally refuse to watch All Out live. Like AEW pay-per-views, no, not anymore. I'm sorry. No, not ever.
Now here's a question. Here's a question for you. If you had Monday, Tuesday off, would you watch it live?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
If you had Monday off, would you watch it live?
That's debatable.
Okay, depending on what you work Tuesday. Gotcha. Okay, I was just curious. Okay, let's do this. Predictions. All right. Bum. Let's go ahead and start with Clash at the Sandcastle.
Yeah. Sand castles in the sand.
Edge
You
and Rey
do know
Mysterio-
where that song is from, right?
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I don't know what it's from. But
It's from How I Met Your Mother.
oh, okay. I'm
Robin Sparkles.
yeah.
Mhm.
He's hot. Edge and Rey Mysterio taking on Judgment Day. I think we're gonna see Dominic finally turn heel on his pops.
Hopefully, like it's not that exciting, guys. People in WWE, like it's not that exciting that you like make it so long and exhausting. Like this isn't long-term storytelling. This is just exhausting. Like
You know what though? It technically can be long-term storytelling, and listen to me why I break it down. So, when Buddy Murphy was in before he left, like his girlfriend was
seriously,
yeah, he was with Aaliyah. What's her name? Aaliyah?
Aaliyah.
Mysterio? Yeah.
No.
Mysterio, right?
Okay.
Whatever her name is. Mysterio, Rey Mysterio's daughter. Well, I believe Buddy's now dating Rhea Ripley in off camera, real life, you know? So maybe we have Dominic and Rhea like being a couple now. Like he's into the sub and dom thing. Yeah, I know it'd be weird, but wouldn't it be kind of? I'm just I'm totally not even serious about this, but I think it'd be freaking hilarious if it was, because she's just beating his ass and he's all of a sudden just turned on by it. And the only reason I think it'd be hilarious is because all of a sudden what like happened a couple of weeks
Rob,
ago on
what
that
are
Monday.
you doing? Stop
Yeah, I
it.
know. I'm not kink shaming. I never kink shame.
I love our show.
Yeah.
Please.
No, I'm just like, hey, if they went that crazy on that Monday night podcast, I'm just saying I could see it. Like I could see it going that way. Yeah, sub Mysterio. As Soupy said. But who you got winning this before I get us in trouble?
Judgment Day with help of Dominic.
Okay, same here. Moving on. Bianca Belair, Alexa Bliss, and Asuka taking on Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky.
Okay. Let me rant for a little bit.
Okay, let me go and make my prediction first then. Bayley's team. Now you can go
Yeah,
ahead and
okay. Like this was where I'm going, because after they lost on Monday, surprising, I did not see that coming. Why would you put those titles on Aaliyah and Raquel?
I don't know. It was just weird because like the ref, So there's something they're gonna go back to it because there's something that happened because
Yeah, because Dakota Kai wasn't the legal
yeah, correct.
person.
So there's
Yeah,
something that's gonna be
okay.
there. I just
So
don't get what the hell the point is right now.
yeah, like you can lean on that, but okay, look, I'm not even sure if this was planned, for for them to pin the woman, which wasn't legal. But that's not it. Like, okay, I like Raquel is so good, and Dakota Kai is so good. Like when the two of them were a team, that worked. But like when you're in a team with, it almost looks like, how can you? I'm sure that they're transitional champions at this point, and because you need to like make amends, you need to give the win to Bailey and
Yeah.
and Io and Dakota. I cannot believe that they're not the title holders. Seriously,
Yeah.
do
Oh,
you
exactly.
think Sasha and
That's
Naomi are coming after this match? Because I don't.
I think they're gonna be. I think they're coming back, but I don't know if it's gonna be after this match per se. Because
I don't
I
think
think
they're
it's.
coming.
I think they're bringing. Um. But yeah.
Who gets pinned? Alexa, right? Alexa getting pinned.
I honestly think it's Asuka. Because Asuka's fine. She can take the pin. I think
This
Asuka can take the pin.
this sounds wrong in so many different levels.
Well,
I think it's gonna be Alexa, but it's
yeah. I mean, either way. I mean, it's. I don't know. I mean, I hate saying this because it's such a Vince thing, but I could also see a double DQ or something like that too. That way, if you wanted,
yeah,
you
but
could
it's not
protect them.
Vince.
Well, that's the thing. Like that's why I said I hate saying this, but because that's one way you could protect them because that's really the only thing I can think of. But yeah, I don't know. I think Sasha and Naomi will be back. I think
Oh, they will be back, but I don't
yeah.
think they'll be back on this show.
Yeah, I think they'll. And I see somebody in chat. Sean says he thinks he'll be back Monday. I think that's the best time to bring him back too.
Yeah, because how can you keep that a secret on an international flight?
Yeah,
How do you do that?
correct. Yeah. So moving on, you have the Intercontinental Championship. Walter
Yes,
taking on
I cannot wait
Sheamus.
for this match. This is gonna be
These two are
such
going to
a
beat the holy hell out of each other.
yeah. Like I'm so not ready for this match. Like this big meaty man slapping me. I was kind of hoping that Pete Dunne had disappeared by now, and it's no Butch would have disappeared by now, and we get Pete Dunne
Yeah, I know what
back.
you meant.
Yeah, because like Pete Dunne randomly gave Tyler Bate a pep talk on NXT, and I was like, "Do you know what my first question was?" So Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate are really close friends, right? They're really, really close. So Pete Dunne calls a random dude backstage and asks, "Can you pass me the Tyler Bate, please? Can you pass me the Tyler Bate, please?"
That's
While
pretty good.
he could just call Tyler Bate and just have FaceTime with him.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
Who knows? That I agree
And
with you.
of course, this is how I talk to people.
Yeah.
Just so you can see,
Just had the side view, like the side
Yeah,
camera.
this is the side view of FaceTime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that match.
I can't wait.
Sheamus deserves an Intercontinental title, but I just don't see how you could take it from.
No. It's Walter. It's
Yeah.
Walter.
I'm
And
going with Walter.
you did see Alex McCarthy, his tweet, right? That Kaiser
Yeah.
called Gunther Walter, so that's happening.
Yes, and that makes me happy.
Yeah, and also Alex McCarthy said on our show last week that Dewdrop, aka Piper Niven, has asked for her old name to come back.
Yeah,
So
like it.
we might be getting old names. Like we already saw that Matt Riddle got his first name back.
Ooh, here we go. I did not know this. Scott George says Sam Roberts said on his podcast that Butch has been wrestling as the bruiserweight on house shows last week.
There you go.
There we go. That does.
There you go. And now you know. I said that like on our show. I was kind of hoping that Walter slaps the Butch out of Pete Dunne. Like during the build towards the show against Sheamus. Like it was right there. Like you could have said like what happened to you? You used to be a bruiserweight. Like
Arnold Schwarzenegger, huh? Yeah. That was good stuff.
I'm sorry.
No, it was funny. I just laughed. That made me laugh.
Like I think that my Walter impersonation is basically a Schwarzenegger impersonation, so
it was good though. I liked it. Maybe
yeah, but it's solely Gunther. Like Walter. I'm sorry, Walter. It's Walter. He wins this match 100%.
Okay. Moving on, we go to Matt Riddle, who got his name back, taking on Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Franklin Rollins. I'm going with Franklin.
Yeah, first of all, I think that this match should open up the show because the way it's built like they cannot possibly stop fighting. So might as well just open the show with it so they can get it over with. So this match must open the show, and opening the shows with bangers is usually the way to go. And Matt Riddle against Seth Franklin Rollins is the way to go. I'm also gonna say, what are you looking at?
I'm just trying. Sorry, Fightful chat thing. Go ahead.
Okay, I don't want to know. So I'm not saying that I think Seth Rollins should win because I'm a huge Seth Rollins fan, but I kind of am. Also because Seth Rollins kind of really needs the win here. So
you got your action figure.
I do. This is the first the wrestling figure ever. Like a friend of mine bought it. She had no idea who that is. She has no idea if I liked him. She just saw WWE on it, and she was like, "God, I wish you liked this guy." And I'm like, "Yes, I really actually do really much."
That's nice of her though. That's cool.
Yeah, because she lived in UK for a while, like for some months, and then she bought it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I have Rollins winning. You have Rollins winning.
Yeah. Seth Rollins needs a win this year.
Yeah. Liv Morgan versus Shayna.
Shayna.
Think so, huh? I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan.
The thing is, they showed a video package for Shayna Baszler. When I watched it, I was like, I'm gonna need a lot more than the video package to remind me just how amazing Shayna Baszler is. And so this cannot erase my memory of the horrible booking they did for Shayna Baszler for years now. I needed more than that. And then, do you know what they did? They did a 20-second segment backstage on NXT where she talks to Mandy, and she immediately sounded like a badass for me. All of the cameos they did on NXT, this was one of my favorite because Shayna has this ridiculously fun voice, you know, but when she actually speaks, she like I it's how psychopaths sound like. Okay. And I actually buy that. Like I think I'm not s- if Shayna loses here, what the hell do you do with her afterwards? Like
Yeah,
the
that's a good
pro
point. But
the promo she cut on NXT, like she reminded everyone what she was. If she doesn't win here, she's gone. Okay?
you think so?
And I think Liv will be okay.
Oh yeah, I do too. I think.
And I
I
love
mean,
Liv, okay? But I love Shayna Baszler more, okay?
I
I
mean,
need to see that. And imagine Shayna Baszler against Ronda Rousey afterwards, because we're kind of getting that.
yeah. I mean, that's a good point too. And I saw somebody in the chat say that like they could be setting up for that, and I mean that's a good valid point. So, and that's a match a lot of people have been clamoring for a while. So I could definitely see that happening. So that's good. Going on to the
Yes,
main
and
event.
Corey's right. Corey's right. Give us Shayna Baszler's old theme back, for the love of God. It was so good. It was so good.
Yeah. Going on to the main event. Drew McIntyre challenging Roman Reigns for the undisputed WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
I have no idea who wins this match, Ron.
I don't either. I really don't. But I'm going with
Seriously.
Roman's. I'm
I
going
have
with Roman.
no idea. Do you think that somehow they can swerve it into being for one title? Do you think that's possible?
I
Because
don't know
if
how the
that
hell they would do
happens,
it.
I know, but it's Paul Heyman, you know?
Yeah.
If they do it, surely Drew McIntyre is taking one of those titles. Surely.
Yeah.
But
I
like
just.
with everything they did for Drew, like those video packages, that tweet he sent out with him working out on that theme. What? I'm so not sure. I'm so not sure.
Yeah.
Like I was, of course Cody Rhodes was the one to dethrone Roman, right? But like what
Yeah.
do you
That's
do
who I thought
now?
it was going to be. But
Like what do you do now? Like how do and what again? What does Drew McIntyre do afterwards if he loses? Like what do you do it?
yeah. I
It's
mean, that's a valid point. And I just. It's just, I don't know. Like, I mean, I would love to see it happen. Like, but I really like with what they're doing with Roman too. It's just like,
I'm not ready for it to be over,
yeah,
okay?
that's the thing.
I
It's
know. I share your concern. But like I I forgot who said that. But like WWE have this thing when they've reached when a certain wrestler has reached some sort of peak, they immediately end that streak. Like they
yeah,
did it with yeah, they did it with the New Day. They did it with Nikki Bella when she broke AJ Lee's Divas record. I'm still mad about that. Uh, like they do it all the time. Do you think this is the time? Because he's been like 700 and what days?
so, yeah, it's over 700.
60?
Yeah, something.
60? Is it like
I don't know if it's
it's
been that much.
something like that.
6365 through.
Or 30. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's been over 2 years, so it's 365. So it's definitely over 730 by now.
Yeah, so it's 760. Like this today, this Friday, they said that they were celebrating 760 days. I think. I don't remember. My memory sucks. So like this they have this thing, but like I'm really not ready for that. If it's
Yeah.
for one title, Drew's totally taking that. But it's
Yep.
gonna be for the he's gonna take the WWE title. And then Roman's gonna stay with the Universal title.
Yeah. Scott George says 732 days come Saturday. So
Okay.
moving on to NXT Worlds Collide. NXT North American Championship. Carmelo Hayes taking on Ricochet. Carmelo Hayes is going to win this.
You know who's gonna win? Us. We're gonna win. Like
Yeah,
this match
that's
is gonna
true.
be so awesome. Yeah, I think Carmelo Hayes is winning this. But like, weirdly enough, I never thought about this match.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever thought about this match. Like when Carmelo Hayes made his debut for the main roster, this is when my light bulb would have gone off. Okay, but not right now. Like it was literally right there, and I didn't see it. Carmelo Hayes winning.
Yeah. This is a future, like, if I was booking, this would be a future Intercontinental title ladder match at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. NXT and NXT UK Tag Team Championship Unification match. The Creed brothers taking on Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. Creed brothers have this win. Oh, excuse me, versus Pretty Deadly as well. Creed brothers going to win this.
I'm so torn. I know the Creeds are winning this one because the Creeds are really good. But I love Gallus. Like, I love those guys so much. Like, I have the biggest soft spot for everything NXT UK. I'm sorry. I miss it so much. Last night was the last ever episode of NXT UK, and I was watching it while I was working, and I was crying.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know you. I know. It sucks.
I know the Creeds are winning. I know, but like when Gallus are in that match, I will always root for Gallus. Mark Coffey is incredibly hot.
Yeah, I didn't even forgot to put their name in there. But yeah, I would love to see Gallus win this. But I think Creed brothers going to get this win. NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. Katana, Chance, and Caden Carter taking on Doudrop and Nikki Ash.
I'm hoping for Piper and Niven to get her name back.
Yeah.
And to get out as Piper Niven. And Nikki comes out as Nikki Cross. Because fuck that Ash, the character all the way.
Yep.
And they both win those titles. Please, for the love of God, and stay in NXT because you'll be awesome there. Because nothing has worked for Nikki on the main roster for me. She was champion, and it didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want it to work for me because they never even got her a T-shirt. But like that's another thing.
Mandy Rose versus Blair Davenport versus Satomura. Is it Satomura?
Meiko Satomura.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna butcher that.
This is a hard one.
I'm going Meiko.
I'm going Meiko as well, but do you think Blair is put in this match just so she can eat the pin?
Oh, man, that's tough because part of me like almost went with Blair to win this.
I really want Blair Davenport to win. Like, she's good in the ring, regardless what you think about her as a person. She's amazing in the ring, and she can go. Like, she will be an amazing champion.
Yeah.
I think that Mandy Rose is ready for the main roster again, to return with Toxic Attraction. And I most definitely do not see Meiko Satomura going to the main roster, so she can stay in NXT Europe.
Yep.
But I will just like her to have one match with Asuka before she goes.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Damn, now that you say that, that makes sense. So I could see Blair Davenport winning this now.
Yeah.
Damn.
As I said, that's a hard one. Like, you see what happens when NXT UK gets involved? You'd never know.
Yeah.
It's as if it was an amazing show.
Yeah.
Fuck!
I'm Yeah, I'm torn. But I do think Mandy loses, though. I really do.
Oh yeah, Mandy loses. Like it's not gonna be Mandy. She's going to the main roster.
Braun Breaker, or NXT and NXT UK Championship Unification. Braun Breaker taking on Tyler Bate. I think we both know who.
Tyler Bate.
I want Tyler to win, but Braun Breaker.
No, you do not say that. You
Okay, Tyler.
shut your mouth.
Tyler Bate's gonna win.
Yes,
Tyler Bate's gonna win.
no, Tyler. I will never root against Tyler Bate.
Oh,
Tyler Bate should absolutely get those titles, both of them, and put them on his amazing shoulders and quads.
I agree with Corey. This is what I'd like to happen. I just don't think they're gonna do it.
Yes, this is the thing. Like Braun Breaker should go up already. Like as I said before, I do not care who is your daddy and what does he do. I do not give a crap about that. Like send him to the main roster. I don't care. Tyler Bate, Braun Breaker is should be nowhere near pinning Tyler Bate, okay? Tyler Bate, last night, it didn't happen last night, but last night, he had the match of his life, okay? Like, and he fought Walter. Like, Walter came to NXT to give him a pep talk. Like, that's how important that match is. Like, Jesus. If Braun Breaker wins and actually pins Tyler Bate, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
See, now I want your reaction, but I know I won't get it because
I will smite you.
You'll be at work, right? When that happens, or will you be at home?
No, I won't. I'll be watching it live.
Oh, okay. Well, I know you said you'd be watching. Okay. I know you said one.
Clash at the Sandcastle is gonna start while I'm at work. I'm gonna watch it at work. I'm gonna watch it while I'm walking home. And
just
then
don't get hit by a car.
Like the last time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's NXT.
No, I will never bet against Tyler Bate. Tyler Bate is totally winning this one, and if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna cry and I'm gonna do push-ups again until our show.
Oh, okay. Well.
Yeah. 5 days worth of push-ups. Yeah. You.
All right. Moving on to All Out Predictions.
We do not have much time.
I know. We're gonna have to speed through this one.
We have one match per minute.
Jesus. This card's like a WrestleMania card for F's sake.
I know. I love our script. Seriously.
All Out Predictions. Eddie Kingston versus Ishii.
Eddie Kingston. Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie.
He totally would. If he doesn't win this match, I'm gonna just assume that he's been punished, and I don't think he needs to be.
Yep. AEW All Atlantic Championship, Kip Sabian versus Pac. Kip Sabian.
Pac.
Yeah, Pac. Tupac.
You think Kip Sabian's winning this?
I do.
This is weird. Like I want him to, but like Pac with a championship is sex, so I kind of want to continue.
I'm more like now, like that you said that I'm like more irritated because one week I'll say Pac, the next week I'll say Pac because I think I get it wrong every time.
Oh, it's Pac.
Yeah, I know. It just irritates the hell out of me that I get it wrong every other week.
So I love Kip Sabian. I want him to win, but I'm not ready for. Pac has been doing amazing work with that title all across like different promotions. I love that.
I hope I hope it is. I really hope it is Pac. Like, but I just have a feeling that they're gonna.
I want to see what Kip Sabian does with it.
Yeah.
I won't be mad either way.
Yeah. Hook versus Angelo Parker. I think we know this one's pretty easy to choose. That's going to be Hook.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. I got Bryan Danielson.
Jesus, I hope Bryan Danielson. Hopefully, yeah. Jesus. If Jericho wins, I'm going to...
Yeah. Yep. That's how I feel, too. The AEW Interim Women's World Championship. Toni Storm taking on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. Jamie Hayter and Hikaru Shida. I think Toni Storm's going to get this.
Yeah, she was supposed to,
Yeah,
but because she was supposed to, and we all know that, do you think that Tony Khan throws us and gives it to Jamie Hayter?
I would be completely okay with that, but I
I
think
will be
it's
okay with that. I will totally be okay with that because you have a feud with Britt Baker right there waiting for that.
yeah. But yeah, I like that's the thing. I would the only person that I don't and I don't get me wrong, I absolutely love her. The only person I don't want to win is Britt Baker, and I absolutely love her. It's just I don't think they need to go back to her right now
No,
with her
no.
being the champion.
I'm
Um,
going with Tony Storm as well, but I wouldn't be mad at Jamie Hayter.
yeah. House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews taking on Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro. I'm going with Team Miro.
Okay, this is the only time which I'm going against Miro.
Oh wow,
Yeah. I think
wow.
House of Black win because they haven't won anything really. And they
That's
kind of
true.
need to. They
And
kind of
Darby
need
Allin
to.
never wins a pay-per-view, so that's a good point.
Yeah.
Shit. I'm changing my vote. I'm changing my prediction then.
I'm sorry, Miro.
Yeah.
I know I love you like a lot. Jesus,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sorry.
that makes sense. So,
Молите, не ме убивай. Молите, много те обичам.
oh yeah.
But like,
Yep.
yeah. But that's not happening. Like,
Yeah.
surely House of Black need to win because I hate them losing all the time.
Yeah. AEW TBS Championship. I don't even think we need to say this one, but Jade Cargill. That's probably the
Jade,
easiest
like,
match.
I before Athena debuted for AEW, I was sure that she was the one to dethrone Jade, and now I don't think so.
No, no chance, in my opinion. Jade's going to win this one easily. Wardlow and FTR taking on Jay Lethal and Motor City Machine Guns. I cannot wait for this match, but it's going to be Wardlow and FTR.
Okay, do you know what I want to happen during this match? I want a 20-minute tag team classic between FTR and Motor City Machine Guns, while during the whole 20 minutes, Wardlow is powerbombing Jay Lethal on the ramp. Like this should totally happen.
I'd be okay with that.
Like every now and then the camera cuts to Wardlow and he was like doing nothing, taking selfies with the fans and Jay Lethal.
just power bombing the hell out of Jay Lethal.
Yeah,
I'd be okay with that.
like this should happen because I love Wardlow. Newsflash, okay? I love Wardlow, but I do not want Wardlow and Lethal interfering in this match. Like this is FTR and Motor City Machine Guns. This is a dream match for so many people, okay? Like I don't want any interference. Like this is the match I want.
Yeah. No, I agree.
TK, pay me for this
Claudio
for
versus
this idea.
casino ladder match. Claudio versus Wheeler Yuta.
Castagnoli.
Yeah, thank you. Claudio versus Wheeler Yuta versus Pinta versus Ray Phoenix versus Roosh Andrade versus Dante Martin and the Joker. Whew, the Joker. Who do you think it's going to be?
It's not going to be MJF. If it is MJF, it's going to be incredibly anticlimactic.
Yeah.
For me. I think MJF returns in a different spot on All Out, but I don't think it's MJF. I'll be okay if it's what if it's Jay White?
That'd be interesting. That'd be
I
badass.
Just thought about that. What if it's Jay White?
Jay White. God, that'd be pretty cool.
I'll be okay if it's Adam Cole. I'll be okay if it's Eddie Kingston.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be Eddie because he's already wrestling, right? He's wrestling on the pre-show, but
yeah, but
I guess
so what?
Yeah, I know that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but like you can tell the story of him being banged up after Ishii, you know.
Yeah.
But like I don't think it's MJF. I'll be disappointed if it's MJF.
Yeah.
Kinda. So Soupy asked in the Soupy chat before, all right?
Mhm.
If we expect surprises, I think the Joker would be the biggest surprise, one of the biggest surprises, and I really think it's. I don't want it to be MJF in this position. No.
Yeah, I see somebody say Samoa Joe or Adam Cole. Man,
The thing is that Tony Khan has backed himself against the wall here because every time it's been a Joker, it's been someone new,
yeah.
hasn't it? Yeah.
I think
And
except
if
for
it
one
now
time, right?
it's
Well, technically Adam Page that one time, but
yeah, okay, but like it's
yeah. God, I don't know.
whoever the Joker is, I think the Joker wins the match. Just saying.
Maybe it's well, they would have saved him if it was Cass. I just don't know.
Morrissey?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think it's gonna be him.
No.
Um,
Seriously, I have like if it's Samoa Joe, I'll be okay.
yeah,
Because like we haven't seen him in quite some time.
I'm gonna go with Adam Cole.
Okay.
That's it. Adam
After
Cole.
all, it is all about the boom.
Somebody asked, and I didn't see the name, but they asked who do we think is going to be the one to beat Jade Cargill. I don't think the person's on the roster right now.
They're not on the roster.
Yeah. Moving on from that because we don't have much time. Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. Ricky Starks going to win that real quick. What do you think?
It sucks because of course I want Ricky Starks to win, but then afterwards, what do you do with Hobbs?
Yeah.
Because you just turned him heel. Like okay, they were heel before that, but like you just made him turn and just. This is one of those situations. What do you do with the loser after that? Because if Ricky Starks loses, he's gonna pop up after that. Like the person who wins this match, like in the eyes of Ricky Starks, is the one who can actually take a loss here. Because there's you cannot possibly cement Will Hobbs's heel turn with a loss. I don't think that's the way it works. I do hope because I love Ricky Starks. I do hope it's Ricky, but there's nothing you can do with Will Hobbs after that if he loses.
All right. Moving on. AEW World Tag Team Championship. Swerve in Our Glory versus the Acclaimed. I'm going with the Acclaimed.
Seriously?
Yep. I think they're going to win it. I do.
I would love it if they win it, but like I'm not sure I'm ready for Swerve in Our Glory to.
I like that's the thing. I absolutely love Swerve and I love Keith Lee. I just think the momentum right now is behind
The Acclaimed?
The Acclaimed. And
I love the Acclaimed. Everyone loves the Acclaimed.
Yeah. So, who do you have winning? You have
I have Swerve in Our Glory.
Okay. World Trios Championship, the Elite. I think we know this, but we'll just go ahead and assume it's going to be Dark Order. Elite's going to win this. We're going to have a hell of a moment with Kenny Omega and Adam Page.
Yeah, I hope they hug the crap out of each other.
Yeah, after the match, I'd be absolutely okay with that. I would love that actually. AEW World Championship, Jon Moxley versus CM Punk.
I hope it's Moxley.
I hope it's Moxley too. I just have a feeling it's going to be CM Punk. Unfortunately.
Okay, but yeah, it can be Punk with the help of MJF.
Yeah.
Getting back at Moxley because Moxley fucking cheated, okay?
Yeah.
I will never stop saying that. I'm so pissed off at that. Like, I'm a huge Moxley fan, but I love MJF also. And, like, Moxley was banned from using the paradigm shift to that match. And he used it anyway, and he won that match. Moxley cheated. Moxley should... would probably lose this match via interference by MJF. Like, this is the only way I would take MJF in this match. I'm sorry for ranting.
No problem.
We're out
Cooper
of time.
effect. Dennis Farrell is our Cooper effect. I didn't hit the button. Sorry. Maggie.
It's fine. Dennis is a wonderful human being. He's funny as hell as too. And by the way things are going, like, guys, you probably know by now that people who make me laugh are wholesome for me, and I'll always give them the Cooper effect, because like making me laugh is a hard thing. So I appreciate that. And he's also like amazing at interviewing people and like
Sorry, I just saw this, Chris. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Maggie.
Oh, Chris, I just stopped crying about it. So why did you at least could have joined the show and said it with your voice? Like, I'm just saying.
Okay.
So thank you for the super chat, Chris. So Dennis, we'll talk on our show on Fightful Select about his body language, but I appreciate him, and that's why we cannot wait to have him on the show on Fightful Select. Please, guys, subscribe to Fightful Select. I promise that at 10K subscribers on Fightful Select, I will quit smoking.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. I've never had full conversation with Dennis, but I've seen his work. I know he's done shows with Sean before, and he's definitely a positive person that I'm anxious to learn more about and talk to. So looking forward to it. Maggie, this is where I need your assistance. Are you ready?
Yes.
Rob jokes. Dun 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 dun. So Maggie, dad jokes rather. We're doing dad jokes again. I have a bunch of jokes about unemployment, but unfortunately, none of them seem to work.
I love that.
I have a bunch of jokes about airplanes, but none of them seem to land. Tequila may not fix your life, but it's worth a shot.
I miss tequila so
I have
much.
the urge to sing "The Lion Sleeps Tonight," but it just whims away. Whims away. Whims away. That one's not okay. Wow.
Guys, please follow me on Twitter. At Maggie_IK and on Instagram at Maggie.IK. Do you think that the woman in the crowd is the Maggie_IK on Instagram?
That's what I said. You saw that. I'm like, that's who that is. You can follow me at Rob Wilkins on Twitter. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at FightfulRob. We're moving on over to Fightful Select for Coexisting After Dark. Again, our special guest is Dennis Farrell.
Are we doing it in 10 minutes?
5 to 10, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but we will see you all there, hopefully. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you next week. We love you.
I totally do not hate everyone in Cardiff right now.
Yeah, we don't hate anybody.
This is the biggest sarcasm ever. Like, I hate every one of you in Cardiff.
And who knows what I'll see this week at the nursing home. So, wish me luck. As long as I don't walk into a gangbang, I think we'll be okay. All right, everybody. Take care. That's how I wanted to end the show, but I obviously can't. So